Welcome to the Legislative Committee meeting. Let's start with the Pledge of Allegiance. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Roll call. Both directors are here. Are there any changes to the agenda?
No changes.
I'll move the agenda.
I'll second it.
Okay. Is there any public here for comments? I see that Peter Barnes is here. Do you have a public comment at the beginning, Peter? Okay, moving on. Minutes.
I'll approve the motion for approval of the minutes.
And I'll second those.
Okay.
Okay, let's move on to updates from representatives. We have one representative from our state senator's office. I'll let you introduce yourself.
Real quick, Peter Barnes says that he can't hear the audio. Donna, is there any issues?
Oh, okay. Let's take care of that first.
Yeah, there it is.
You want to message back in the chat that we're working on that?
Can we get him on the phone maybe and just do a speaker? You know what I mean, like a speaker call? I don't.
Stupid flash.
Set the song played on the phone.
We're working on the technical issues. Give us a moment. Currently, audio is out on the Zoom. I recommend people watch through YouTube. Can you please put that message up in the chat? The audio is working on YouTube. So if that could be please be put in the chat. Thank you.
Tim.
thank you. I'll give them, we'll give them about 30 seconds to get over to YouTube. And then we'll start. So anybody that is over there can get over there. Okay. Thank you, sir. Feel free to start with your presentation.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Alfredo Miranda. I'm the district representative for State Senator Suzanne Martinez Valadares, and I would like to provide a brief summary on the legislation she has sponsored or co-sponsored. Her priorities is affordability, public safety, and opportunities for our constituents here in Piñon Hills, Phelan area. So, one bill is SB 296. This bill is the Home for Heroes Act. The purpose of this bill is to provide affordability and financial relief to our disabled veterans. If you are classified 100% disabled by the VA, you will be excluded from property taxes. As well as if you have a surviving unmarried spouse, they may also be eligible for that property tax exemption. So the status of this bill, it has been made into a 2-year bill. So the earliest it can be heard would be January 2026. It does have 30 days to be voted yes or no on it. So that is the latest on that bill. There's another bill that the Senator has co-sponsored is AB 30, E15 Fuel Blend Act. This allows the sale of E15 gasoline in California if CARB fails to adopt enabling regulations by July 1st, which CARB did not meet this deadline. So the purpose of CARB to act on fuel diversification enables access to lower cost, higher ethanol fuel alternatives. The latest of this bill it has been, as of September 9th, it has been presented to the governor and just waiting on the signature of the governor. And then public safety, we have SB 571, emergency crime penalties. It makes looting during declared emergencies within a 180-day window a felony, creates a new felony for impersonating first responders during evacuations or emergency declarations. This bill has also has been amended in the Assembly, occurred on September 11th. Just waiting for further updates on that later this week. SB 563 is the AOHV enforcement grant expansion. This will expand the eligibility for off-highway vehicles enforcement grants to include special districts with sworn peace officers, like our Hesperia Parks and Recreation District. This bill unfortunately did die in the Assembly Appropriations Committee. If we see any other bills related to this, we'll be happy to provide you with an update. Regarding opportunities, the Senator introduced SB 508, the telehealth access for cancer patients. This allows patients with life-threatening or complex illnesses to access telehealth services with out-of-state providers. The latest of this bill, did become a 2-year bill, and the earliest it can be heard would be also in January of 2026, which will have 30 days for it to vote, for our legislature to vote yes or no. The next bill is AB 1138, Film and TV Tax Credit Expansion. The Senator did co-sponsor this bill. What this bill is, it expands California's film tax credit program by increasing the annual cap to $750 million through 2030. As you know, a lot of films are made in the North LA area, and this doesn't just impact the film, but also all those local restaurants or businesses that provide services to those companies, actors, etc. So this will help them continue to keep their businesses in the district. And this bill did get signed by the governor and chaptered on July 3, 2025. And then, last but not least, the SB 591, electronic tax payment penalties. So, this reduces or eliminates penalties for failed electronic tax payments due to good faith errors or technical issues. Eases the burden on taxpayers and small business making good faith efforts to comply. The status of this bill, unfortunately, it did die in committee and did not advance. That's the latest on legislation. I'll be happy to provide any updates on any other legislation once that is available. So thank you so much.
I want to start by thanking you guys for such a warm welcome while we were up in Sacramento a few months ago. That was very warm and welcoming and very informative. So look forward to future communication with you guys. We will be sending out a future invite to you guys to come do a tour and maybe even set up town halls if need be to help get the community more informed of what's going on. I have no additional questions. Do you?
I just want to say thank you for showing up and giving us the update. It's greatly appreciated, and thank the senator for all of her hard work on the bills.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Does staff have any questions for him?
Well, thank you.
And one moment, we're going to see if any of the public does as well. I know Peter can't hear. Oh, we may have audio up on Zoom, Peter, if you're hearing this, or anybody else. Now is an opportunity to ask questions of the senator's staff. If they may be able to answer, we'll be able to see. Let's give him a moment to see if he can get back over here. If you want to ask in the chat real quick, if Peter has a question for the Senate.
He did tell me that he could hear on Zoom now, so.
Okay. Okay. So if he has any questions, this is a good time right now if he has any questions.
Okay, I'll add it to the chat.
Yeah. We'll give him a moment because I feel it's best to have, any communication's better.
No questions.
Okay, awesome, thank you.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for showing up. We hope you'll show up to our next meeting in a few months and really could reach up. I'll be sending an email out for an invite. I hope you take us up on the offer.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for the time.
Is there any additional on Zoom?
No, there's nobody else.
Okay, then we will move on to staff report. Does the staff have any communication or reports that they need to add?
Nothing at this time.
I have no comments other than the trip I did have up to Sacramento was very informative, connecting. I hope that we can reach out to the other two that we communicated with up there. I'll be reaching out to them this next week with invites. So, thank you. Any comments from you?
I have no comments. Thank you very much.
Everyone have a great rest of your day. Thank you. This meeting is adjourned. Oh, our next meeting will be December 9th. Thank you. Meeting is adjourned.